So hello there, this is your friend Robato, and we're gonna talk about Miss International. Today is very special because we have here someone who has the authority when it comes to scrutinizing beauty. He's Mr. Enrique Gonzaga. He has been monitoring and how do you call this? Covering Miss International for so many years now. How many years now?
About 8 years.
About 8 years. He's contributing videos and news to one giant network in the Philippines, and it is better that we have someone like him because he has seen all the candidates in the flesh when he attended the
swimsuit competition
preliminary. Yeah. All right, I had my choices for the best in swimsuit yesterday, and I hope you watch it. Now, huwag na tayo mag-inarte pa. We're gonna talk about Miss Philippines first and foremost. How is Patricia?
Patricia is number one, is sophisticated. He's very regal. And, you know, when she talks, she's tall, she has flawless skin, but she's morena, and she has a beautiful set of eyes. But what's salient sa kay Miss Philippines is she is really cerebral.
He speaks very well.
Speaks very well, talks very well, and the gist of what she's talking about is really good. No doubt about it. So I think when finals come, and then she'll be chosen as one of the finalists, I mean, you know, semi-finalists.
She could go through.
She could go through with a speech.
Okay. And, you know what? Care of Enrique, of course, I sent one question to Patricia. And here's my question. At this stage, what have you learned from your Miss International experience that you'd like to share with aspiring beauty queens?
In this pageant specifically, I think I learned more about myself, and I learned how to be authentic. Because at the end of the day, it's so hard to pretend to be someone you're not. It's harder to be someone else than to be yourself. And what matters is you show who you really are, you be authentic and sincere, and also you gain many friends. You gain relationships out of the pageant as well. Hindi lang corona yung goal mo dito. So that's what I learned. And to aspiring beauty queens out there, I want you to develop your character first. Yun yung pinaka-importante sa organization pag naghahanap sila ng title holder nila. They want someone who can represent them well. And obviously that's not necessarily the most beautiful, she's not necessarily the most intelligent, but someone who has an amazing personality and integrity and great character.
Okay, so we're back, you know. Did you hear that? I think she really has a strong chance of making it through to the finals. But you know what, Enrique? I was surprised. A few you know, pageant sites have excluded her from their top choices, top 15, top 20. So I don't know why, but
well, you know,
let me ask you, because he was there, so it's still, he has a better outlook towards the candidates, so those who might win, because he has seen them all in person. So aside from the Philippines, who are the other girls that shone brightly during that?
For me, the girls that showed real impact when they were introduced using their casual wear.
Okay.
Randomly, okay?
Sure.
Okay. There was for the black first, for the black beauties. There's of course Uganda.
Okay.
I always see Uganda.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
during the swimsuit, she's got a great body.
There is only one thing that I can share with you guys. It's the first time for me. I mean, no, I'm not racist or whatever, but it's the first time for me to see somebody with really, you know, black olive skin that's flawless. When I say flawless, it's all throughout pare-pareho.
Pantay talaga.
Pantay. And the way she moves.
How about the impact?
The impact is
strong.
Very strong, especially in the swimsuit segment.
Yeah.
She was very, like, you know, maganda ang katawan, and then all fit, and then she was wearing colored, knitted pa. And then ang shoes niya, I think that time was fuchsia.
Yes.
So it really floated, but aside from that, it's the hair and everything na when she walks,
yeah, and
okay talaga.
Yeah,
so for the black siya, Mexico is cute, but I am also amazed with how Finland projects.
I think there is a strong Europe this year.
Yeah, Finland and well, Russia was also good. UK is good. For the Asians, of course, I want to be very honest. It's the Philippines, Vietnam, and India. India has a very good projection.
Yeah, I included Vietnam in my top 10 for the swimsuit, but
yeah, but Vietnam is
India?
so India is so good. I mean,
Vietnam is ladylike, sort of.
India is India. Okay,
Yes, yeah,
they've been through it.
We might be surprised.
Yeah, it's gonna be some kind of surprise. But Venezuela is good, but she's similar to Paulina Vega of the MU. And then USA is so... It's not the typical American.
Yes.
The face na, you know, bland, white, blah. But she's so confident. And then, who else? Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico spells
Success.
crown. If that is only if she is like tailor fitted for Miss International.
Colombia has a great face. Beautiful.
Colombia
face.
is beautiful. Then
I'll research it later.
I will see. Poland is good. Romania, and then yeah.
Who else?
I have already mentioned most of the girls. Okay, but for dark horses, I think when I say dark horses, yung parang the least we expect now who will win.
But Mexico is strong.
No, I'm not. I'm excluding Mexico.
You're not that
for that
impressed
horses.
with her
I am
person?
impressed with. She's doll-like. She's beautiful.
Yeah, and Miss International always go for that kind of beauty.
Exactly. That's why Belarus is.
Okay. That's why Belarus tops some, you know, some rankings of other pageant sites.
Yeah, but okay. I have to be very frank, guys, with regards to rankings of how do you call this sites, you know, that fosters pageantry. I will only say those are predictions. Okay. But I respect all of that.
Yes.
But those are predictions like how Robert does. But Robert being in the field also for some time, like last year you were how many percent
I
successful?
forgot.
I guess you were like...
I forgot, but my choice really, I wanted South Africa to win last year, but she only got into top 5 and I'm very happy about that.
No, but more or less last year when I monitored you, you're like, the predictions were like, how many? 80, 85, near 90%.
Something like that. All right.
So, it goes through. He's here. More so now that he's gonna attend the coronation.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know, it's always better to watch a pageant with a lot of people.
Yes. And what else? But, you know, at the end of the whole story, since I always believed that Miss International is a beauty pageant for dark horses,
Okay.
we don't know what's gonna happen really until coronation
It's always
night.
full of surprises.
Yeah. But
if I'm gonna ask you, with a straightforward answer, of course.
Yes.
Who are your top 5 choices
To win?
to win the crown?
Okay. Top 5 choices. Of course, I will be a hypocrite if I'll say I don't like the Philippines to get it. Because it should be the Philippines. Okay? Uganda. Belarus.
Belarus is so...
Finland. And, oh sorry, Mexico or Colombia. Yeah.
Really? How beautiful is Belarus in person?
In person,
Why they
Belarus
like
is so...
her?
Belarus in person is so... You know, during the intro of the casual and the swimsuit, believe me, she was makeupless.
Oh, really? So it's just really the physical, the doll-like features.
The feature of Belarus and Finland.
Oh, really? But Finland has an edge. She, you know, she could walk. She could do a good passerella.
Yes, and then Finland has a very good, you know, physique. Plus, in the swimsuit round, she might even nail it.
Okay. The most beautiful in person. Of course, it is personal preferences. But in your taste, who has that most striking, pretty face?
The one that gave impact to me?
Yes. Aside from the Philippines, okay.
Aside from the Philippines, okay. I'll set aside Philippines because it's given. Okay, Puerto Rico.
Really?
She's beautiful. And she's so confident and she knows what she's doing, you know. Mexico, Finland, Belarus, and who else? Uganda.
Okay. So, Africa has never won Miss International. Do you think it is time to win it with Uganda's
I feel that there's
presence?
Since after, remember Kenya a few years ago, when she hit I guess second runner-up or
Yes.
first runner-up. After that, there were Africans in the finals, I mean in the finalists, but I guess this time I have the feeling that if it happens, it's gonna be black.
Yeah, and if it's black, it's none other than Uganda.
Yeah,
Because she's really
although there's also one
beautiful. She's
there's
like a
one.
model. She's like a movie star.
There's one next to Uganda.
Who?
There's two actually.
Two more?
How do you call that?
Liberia.
Liberia. Sorry, Liberia and Cote
d'Ivoire.
d'Ivoire.
Okay.
These two girls, Liberia and Cote d'Ivoire, they carry themselves beautifully. Yeah, I mean, sophisticated and in person, and I cannot say anything because when I watched them, I was just like, you know, oh, guapa.
Okay. So, what can you say about Indonesia?
Oh, Indonesia.
For me, she's strong. How about you?
Okay. I am not biased, you know, I've never been biased with ladies, you know, watching them, but I see that Indonesia is so similar, so China-ish when she moves.
Okay.
It's
Little-
I don't know how to say it. But
Kalat or
it's like
something like
it's
that?
canned.
Okay.
It's I don't know how to say it. It's canned. Even in the swimsuit portion, she was wearing something white with the, you know, cape, and then, you know, took it off.
Okay,
and then-
okay. So,
But
something like-
you know, that's physical. But I don't
she
see.
speaks right.
Well, I haven't you know,
okay.
heard her speak. But
She speaks English because she's
what's
Half American.
physically? Is she half American?
half American.
Well, then maybe she might have a chance. I don't know if she's eloquent. But physically, I don't see.
Her winning.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I wish I'm wrong.
Yes, of course, and it's, you know, personal preferences, personal taste. You know, we can please everyone. We can, you know, it's always like that. We have our own choices. We have to respect.
Robert, even last year's Miss International, I did not expect Venezuela to win.
Yeah.
To be frank with you, because there were.
Did you expect Philippines to win?
I expected Atisa to win last year.
Really?
Really, because she was all the way strong.
Yeah.
But, you know, she landed first one.
Yeah, I thought Alisa would win as well, but yun nga lang, medyo nakulangan ako, and I was very frank about it.
Yeah. Pero, siguro, the critics last year was, they did not like the gown, they did not like this year naman, the national costume. Let's see at the end the whole story, because Patch is eloquent.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think, you know, the judges are mostly consisted of Japanese, right?
Yes, 90%, 95%.
Okay, so they would usually go for someone like Patricia, you know, with dimples and very charming and...
Oh, and you know what? There's a surprise.
What?
But I will lick it out now. Kylie is coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Kylie Versosa is coming.
Kind of Grace, Miss International.
Yes, she volunteered herself, according to one of the officials of Miss International. She volunteered herself to come over and do the backstage interview.
Wow.
See, so
I hope I can, you know, run into her.
you will. We will.
I love Kylie, you know. My biggest video here at Robato Views is Kylie's video, you know, that amazing walk during her competition.
And another surprise to wait.
Yes?
The gown, you know, it's
The gown of Patch?
No. First, the gown of Patch. Patch is going to wear two gowns. Okay?
Wow.
On the evening gown competition, and if she will be given the chance to be in top 15 or top 10, whatever,
Okay.
she will wear another one. And the design, according to her, is fusion of cultures. Okay.
Wow.
And then the gown of the current Miss Venezuela is going to be made by a Filipino designer. But let's give it to her to announce. She will be
Question! Do you think there is a chance of having a back-to-back Venezuela and Venezuela?
Frankly, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't want to think so because I don't see any qualities that will, will
Make her
it
win?
back to back.
Okay. But
I hope I'm wrong again,
But there's never been a back-to-back victory there. At Miss International, it might be the very first, So, well, as what he said, it's always been reiterating, Miss International is always full of surprises. If it's not surprise-filled event, it is not Miss International.
True. But it's gonna be surprising. We don't know. At the end of the whole story, we can only believe things when it's already like 15 that we see on top of the stage.
Yes.
That's it. And I'm pretty sure
that
in Miss International Day, we will be surprised.
I really want Miss Philippines to win. But it's how do you call it? Gorgeous field batch. Gorgeousness field batch.
Well,
a lot of gorgeous girls.
She said it. She said that there's a lot of girls who are for the crown, and she believes that a lot of girls are potential. And then at one point I would like to quote her when she said that it's all about God's will. Okay. Yeah. But she said, nandito pa naman ako, lalaban tayo.
I believe malaki yung magiging epekto nung pagiging lawyer ni Patricia.
But there are 5 lawyers.
There?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wasn't able to research about that. Any fearless forecasts? Here are my top 15 choices for the Miss International pageant for 2019. Let's go.